welcome back to another Devlog. In the last video, I finally gave the game an identity and an art style. Our artist actually looked like cool character, and that orange rectangle, yeah, it finally looks like my cat Pixel. But even though the character could move and interact, they were basically just standing in a void surrounded by nothing but colored boxes. So for this devlog, I am turning all these boxes into a proper studio and going from empty boxes to a cozy little studio where my character and Pixel will live, work, whatever. But I wanted to be real about one thing. It got messy, and there were definitely moments where I thought, let's just start from scratch again. Hey everyone, I am Vijay and I am working on a small cozy game, untitled for now, calling it Artist and Cat. Now since this game mostly takes place in a smaller studio, I realized that every single object actually matters. The desk, the cars, the lamp, even all those clutter. I didn't want to just add details for the sake of it. I wanted everything to feel connected, like it all belongs there. So before I started any drawing and writing a single line of code, I just spent time gathering all the references and mood board. Already locked the art style based on character and cat. It's 2D cartoon styles, highly inspired from cartoon like Hilda and Gravity Falls. And the game alone is inspired from narrative games like Little Miss Fortune or Blue Wednesday, Night in the Woods. Of course, these games are very huge. I am not making game anywhere near to these games. My game will be just 10 to 15-minute gameplay because I just wanted to finish something and also looks good. So I went to the Pinterest and saved lots of style and art references for environments and created a Figma where I dumped all those inspiration to a start. But when I sat down to draw those environment, I hit a wall. I realized I couldn't just do it from my imagination. Most side-scroll games like Night in the Woods use flat game art style. But I wanted a studio to have a little bit of depth. Of course, it will be side-scroll, but in a little bit of perspective. And I couldn't figure out how to draw it consistently. So I opened Blender and blocked out the room with small shapes. And render as static images. Then I brought these to Procreate and started visualizing all the props and environment element. This way perspective looks consistent and I'm happy with what I got from here. Obviously when we will go further, come back and improve it. But this is good to go for now. And then I started replacing the grey boxes in Godot with all these new art style. And honestly, this part was way slower than I expected. Not because it's technically hard, but because I kept getting stuck in my own head. I had spent entire day just changing colors of some of the environment element and switching back between two versions, which honestly looks fine, but I was not able to decide which one will be good for our studio. There were days where I had fixed a bug and break 3 others during changing these art style. Should I add a perspective? Should I give a little bit of depth? Or it's fine to just make it flat? And once I done with that, I was not able to finalize which color should work best. And I keep coming back to update and rechange. And once I adjust something, sometimes I have to write some codes for making it perfect. And during that period, I break 3 other things. And sometimes it's so irritating, I was not able to figure out what to do. And whole days looks like just wasted. My brain would start thinking, maybe I should restart this system. Maybe the whole game need to rethink. I heard after prototyping, most developers start the project, so final game should have better planning. But I don't want to spend more day working on this small game. Sometime I just lost entire days refactoring things that I eventually just reverted back anyway and feel like I don't have any progress today. It's like zero visible progress. Frustration. But one thing is good for me because I have a dev background, I use it for even a small tiny changes. If something break, I just revert and my working code come back. I just reset and forget the tension. What helped was not motivation, it was accepting that this page is just about closing the loops. I stopped asking, is this the best way to do it? And I started asking, does this work well enough for the game? Once I made that shift, things finally started moving again. Right now, the core loop of the game is complete. The story bits are mapped out, and the artist and pixel are animated and working properly. Of course, some of the animation I still have to do it, like idle sitting animation, idle sleeping animation, and all. But so far, this looks good. I also added a few mini games for the task completion. Originally, I thought I could just use a hold the key to finish a task mechanic. But after testing it, it was not fun at all. I replaced those with mini games. So now the focus is purely on polish. I also worked on this dialog boxes you are seeing here, but I still need polishing. And next thing is UI, sound, visual feedbacks. It's not finished yet, of course, but it's finally starting to feel like what I envisioned. Honestly, when I started this, it was supposed to be a quick weekend project. It's been months now. Somewhere along the way, I kept adding ideas and it slowly grew into something bigger. In the next day blog, I will share how I built the dialogue system and design the UI. And I will also share more about all those mini games idea I was working on. If you want to follow the progress, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.